Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores. How's everybody doing? How is everyone? Sorry about the confusion. That was my fault. I created two links and I ended up messing up with the one link. Sometimes I make mistakes, really, and it is just sometimes it's not my head is not in the correct place. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Buy Me a Coffee Fridays. Buy Me a Coffee Fridays is for everybody that wants to join the live feed. There was a comment about somebody that is saying, "Oh, so it's play or something like that," and I was like, "No, everybody's welcome. You can contribute to our independent reporting, and there's our Buy Me a Coffee right there, and I can read your comments." So they get immediately into their feelings. They're like, "So if I don't put a comment and Buy Me a Coffee, so you're not gonna read my comments? So where's the freedom of speech? You're censoring us. Oh my god! Oh my god! For God's sake, show me the road." So it's for everybody, man. It's for everybody. I suggest if you guys want to be part of Buy Me a Coffee supporters and followers, you can go over there and, be part of our group. Lemonade today, people. Instead of a beer is a lemonade. How's everybody doing? Nice to talk to you guys. Say hello to Ms. Vicky Fletcher, Ms. Glenda, Ms. Jerry Lee, Proud American, Ms. Mary Smale, Mary Yates, Michelle Castro. Put your comments, man. Put your comments. I'll read your comments right here. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you. And for everybody that is watching, I would like you to saludos a Yailin Otero. Yailin Otero is from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Lero lao, lero, lero. All the way to Puerto Rico, you know. Say hello to La Morena. La Morena is from Cuba. Que vola hacer, chico? Chacho. Let's say hi to everybody, man. It's Friday. Friday of relaxing, Friday of just kicking it back. Tomorrow is going to be a day for me. Going to be a busy day. I would like to share with you guys. Tomorrow is there. I already got my certificate for my certification as a licensed journalist. But tomorrow we're going to do a celebration, and it's going to be like family and friends and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be nice. But I wanted to tell you guys that it's a really proud week for me. It really has been a really good accomplishment week. Also, talking to you guys about if you guys want to say thank you to my major moderator and Oscar Blue team, that they put up with my crap all the week. My God, I make a lot of mistakes like the one that I just made. Possibly it just, take the last nerve on on her patience, on the Oscar Blue team patience. My God, I make holy cow. I don't even know how to fix it, man. I don't even know how to do it. But thank you, then say thank you to all the Oscar Blue team, man, and all the people that they have a wrench that they have been moderating for me for quite some time, man. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. God bless all of you. So let's read the comments of on Buy Me a Coffee. So for everybody to know, for everybody to understand, the contributions and everything that you guys help me out, it is to keep on going, man. It is not to, to stop. It is to keep on going. All this equipment, all the things that we have is, all because of you guys. And we keep on going. It is travel fund. It is everything that we have. It is to continue to broadcast. So it helps a lot. And ultimately, we are traveling now. And the next incoming weeks, we are going to travel. And everything goes to there. Right now, everything, buy me a coffee, everything goes to our travel fund. We have an incredible broadcast that we're going to bring you guys in the next incoming weeks. Is going to be incredible for you guys. Really raw footage. You guys know that I like to walk a little bit in mountains. I like to walk a little bit in places where it's uncomfortable. I like to get into uncomfortable places. And I like to get into really, places that a lot of reporters that they pay them thousands that they don't know how to, they don't have the courage to do so. And a lot of reporters that are sitting down and they work for the Daily Beast and the Democracy Now, and they just sit down and they're keyboard warriors. Directed to you, if you know what I mean. My neighbor, how you doing? Oh, and nice work, by the way. You completely shine me off and you stop me. Oh my God, and I mess up. Clown. So it's up to us of what we do. It's up to us what we do. How do we send you money? It's buy me a coffee. I don't know if my manager's here, so she can pin the buy me a coffee on top of the link. If you guys see the link right there, buy me a coffee, I think it is pinned right there. So if you guys want to pin it, if you guys want to go in there, go ahead and try to contribute to our work. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Question: is the Trump chia plant still on the mountain? No, it's not. And I even went to the mountain. I want to show you guys something. I'm off track because I was mad at myself right now because I created a link and then another link. So I was mad at myself. Like, what the hell did I just do, man? Again, like, what the hell? Why can I not even control my fingers, man? If I'm gonna do one, just do one. So let me just go little by little. He started a Getter account. So it's Oscar Blue. Wherever you be watching, it's Oscar L Blue, a Getter account. That is kind of like, I was looking at it. It is kind of like Twitter. But I don't even use Twitter. So I started using Twitter. Now I'm trying to get to Getter account. So what the hell's going on? So I'm like all over the place, man. I sometimes I get so exhausted of like doing videos and videos and videos. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. So, so Getter account. And we started now right there, Oscar Blue. Also, we started a new channel, a backup channel. And this is the Oscar Blue team that started this, which I want to say thank you with all my heart. This is another on YouTube that is Oscar L Blue, but the initials only OEB, Independent Media. It is another channel, and I'm gonna show you right now to the Buy Me a Coffee people. I will show you some videos that I when I'm working. I used to do that when I was, I was a general manager at this company, which I was in, environmental auditor. And I used to jump on I do everything, man. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. When you hire me, as my resume goes, I have a long history of jobs and all this kind of places that I've been and a lot of things that I do. But when you hire me, they see like, oh, you know how to do this. Yeah, man. Yeah, put me there, man. I'll do it. So I actually sometimes when the forklift driver was not even there, I used to jump at the forklift, and I enjoy that, man. I used to put my speaker on the handle, music on the handle. I used to put like Bob Marley music and like old music that I like, old rock and like new things and all that kind of stuff. So I used to enjoy my time right there. So Oscar Blue Independent Media is the new channel for everybody that wants to join that. Please join it because we need 1,000 subscribers, like 4,000 views, and I think that we can get it, man. Easy. I think we can do it. So we have that backup. YouTube. You know what is happening right now. You know what is happening and where it's going. You guys know where this is going, and it's not pretty. It's not looking pretty for us. So let's read the Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee messages. I will read some. I will go by this. This one, it says, Anonymous, never give up. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Julieta says, thank you for the great reporting. Nice to hear the news from Mexico with the silent S. Thank you so much, Julieta. Anonymous says, stay safe. Thank you so much. Ralph Garza says, from your good friend in California. Hey, Ralph, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much. Anonymous says, thank you for all you do for bringing us the truth. Thank you so much. Another Anonymous says, love you. And thank you for all you do, Oscar. Thank you so much. Miss Mary Fairchild, God bless your heart, also says, good reporting. Thank you, Miss Mary. Miss Shauna says, thank you for reporting and bringing awareness to the crisis at the border. Thank you so much, Miss Shauna. Miss Mary Yates, God bless her heart for your consultation. Oh, okay. Hope you have your weekend and hope you have a beautiful weekend. Miss Cynthia Whitter says, I really look forward for your live reports. You and Anthony are the people that I trust. The truth about the borders. Thank you so much. Miss Jan Norling, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Jan. God bless your dear heart. Miss Jerry Nelsie, also, thank you so much. Also, God bless your heart. Anonymous says, thank you for all you're doing. Thank you. Miss Jackie Gigi Dawson says, hola, mijo. Thank you for all your work. Stay safe and God bless. Thank you so much. Also, Miss Jenny P says, congratulations on your graduation. This is awesome accomplishment. Thank you. Yes. Where is it? It's in the back right here. Let me change the camera. Where am I, man? I'm all over the place. Where am I? Right. This is how it came in the delivery. So yes, thank you so much. I will show it right now. It's right here with other came in a big envelope, big box, and all these things. So let me go right here. Again, to buy me a coffee. We're in Buy Me a Coffee, so I will not get distracted. But thank you so much, Jenny P. Congratulations on your graduation. That is awesome accomplishment. Thank you so much. Fabiola Reynoso says, thank you, Oscar, for all you do. Thank you so much, Fabiola. Thank you. God bless your heart. Thank you so much. Miss Kathy Racklift says, thank you. Ms. Mary Soto Nateros, Oscar, I admire your determination. Thank you for the example you set to your viewers. I enjoy your discussions. Thank you so much, Ms. Mary. Anonymous says, nice work. Anonymous says, hi, dear Oscar, I love you. Miss Krista, thank you so much, Miss Krista. God bless your heart. Miss Dana Bearden, also thank you. Miss Glenda Murphy, God bless you. Thank you so much. Anonymous also says, appreciate you. Another anonymous says, Miss Mary Quintanilla, thank you so much here. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Anonymous, Miss Jackie Dawson again, anonymous. Thank you so much. Anonymous again, Oscar, thank you for the work that you're doing. And I appreciate your great job in reporting. Thank you so much, Miss Daryl Long. Thank you so much. Also says thank you. Cynthia Hernandez, keep the reporting. You are our eyes and ears. The accent, man. The accent is killing me, man. Sometimes, you know that liberal reporter from San Diego. I mess about making fun of my accent, man. A Mexican, a Hispanic, making fun of a Mexican's accent. For God's sake. Hija de la chinga. Y ni sabe hablar bien. And she doesn't even know how to speak Spanish. Ay, cabrón, se la están recuradas. Oh, let's go to the other one. This is a nice message. Miss Mary Yates, thank you so much. It says, to you, Oscar and family. I'm praying that God protects you and cloaks you out of danger around. All well to those around you. Keep doing what you're doing. Hope I have been down some dark roads myself and one dark path led me somewhere I didn't think that it was possible. And it's been 11 years ago, and I keep that first day close. So I will always remember how fast that wrong path may go. Light is there even in the darkest times. Much love. Oh, thank you so much. Man, we got the best followers and the best friends and also the best supporters, man. That's incredible. You guys are awesome, really. Thank you so much. Share the live feed. Give it a like also. We're only live on YouTube, so share the live feed. Give it a like also, man, so we can get more people. This is also, you got us. Anonymous says, thank you for all you do. Anonymous says, thanks for the report, Oscar. Be safe. Anonymous. Put a nickname, man. Just know, I don't know. Just put Beavis and Butthead or something like that. Chuck says, thank you for all you do, bro. I wish I could do more. No, hell no, man. That's enough, Chuck. And I don't know if you hear, Chuck. If you hear, just put a message right there, man. If you're here, put a message through there. If you're not here, well, I give a shout out. Give a shout out to Chuck, man. You do enough. Another anonymous says, keep up the great work. God bless you. It's another one. It says, un cafecito. Anonymous, thank you so much. Kelly says, love you, Oscar. Thank you for speaking the truth. Thank you so much. Leslie says, thank you for what you do, Oscar. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Justine, thank you so much. Miss Glenda says, I stand with you. Thanks for all you do. God bless you always. Thank you so much. Miss Glenda, Miss Jan, Miss Jerry Lee, Miss all of the people that there are always supporting. Thank you so much. And all the people, every single one of you. Let me just refresh right here the page. So I believe that a few of them just came in. So I'll read your comment. Where am I, man? Where am I? Miss Eva Skelly. Oh, my God, Miss Eva. It says, you're doing an amazing job. Never give up. Thank you so much, Miss Eva. Thank you. So this is the accomplishment right here. I put it on this, but it came in a different package. So it is, says right here. Secretaría de Educación Pública, is the Secretary of Public Education. Oscar Fernando Ramírez Delgado, el título de licenciado en Ciencias de la Comunicación y Periodismo. License of Communications and Journalism, right there. This is all you guys, and it's, all that we have done enormously, and all the efforts that we have done is right here. Right here. I'm really proud of this, man. And this is, whew, it cost me a lot. Effort. A lot of effort. And let's go to the other one. This is the validation. This is the most important validation. That is the cedula. This is where you can find actually my name registered in the portal. Then now, Secretary of Education and Public on the portal. It's right here. You print the portal now. That's how you do now. So it's big. For me, it's a huge accomplishment. Took me a long time. I already had finished it, but I needed my title and my registration, so it was not. I had a career in broadcasting that I finished it, and also I had two technical careers on environmental assessment. So we have been around for a little bit. So thank you so much. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting, right there in our travel fund. For everybody that is watching, we are about to travel again. We're about to travel again and show you guys really raw footage. Raw footage, man. You guys know how I am. Man. So thank you so much. I wanted to show you something. Right here, this is our new channel. This is our new channel that you can find. Oscar El Blue Independent Media. Let me see if I can I need to log out and then log in again. So it's kind of like, oh my God, what am I doing, man? I'm not there right now. I'm not there. Really, I'm not. What the hell am I doing? It's Friday. I'm talking, and just for everybody to know, and this is between between us. I thought that today was Thursday. Really, I thought that today was Thursday. Ya no sé ni qué mundo ando. And this is one of the videos from our new channel. This is one of our videos from our new channel that is the Oscar El Blue. You can see right there on the bottom says Oscar El Blue. This is the new channel, and this is my dog right here. There's a video really behind the scenes video that I sometimes I take. And this is my dog Negro. A lot of people have asked, where is my dog? How do I got this dog or whatever the hell? This dog, again, the story real quick. I have a basset hound that is a female. And my basset hound that is a female was in those days when they can procreate. This dog is a street dog. So this guy was like, they smell. So he was outside of my house, parked outside, man, for the longest of time, waiting for me to take out Honey. That is her name, a basset hound. Her name is Honey. So I'm like, hell no, man, you ain't getting close to that. And he was always standing right there outside of the house until one day, I started feeding him, and all the people around the neighborhood was like, oh, that's a really nice dog. It's a really nice dog. But every time that I was going to the store, he was like walking behind me, like protecting me, like trying to, like, what the hell's going on? Like, hey, shh, hágase para allá. Like, go over there, man. And no, he was walking me back, and then when I in the parking, turn on my car and go to somewhere, he used to follow me in the car, like behind me. So I'm like, what the hell is going on with this dog, man? Like, what's going on? So after like 2 weeks of him harassing me and oppressing me in my own home, one day, he was outside and it was raining. And I'm like, poor dog, man. I'm like, you know what? I need to adopt this dog. Like, I cannot leave this dog outside. The poor guy, man. So the next day I asked the neighbors, like, hey, you know what? Who's feeding the dog? Like, who wants to be in charge of it? Oh, there's a neighbor right here, half a block, like right here in turn. That's the neighbor that practically is owning the dog, but nobody owns the dog. So I went over there to to her house, knocked on the door, and I was really polite. Like, how you doing? I'm like, oh yeah, I know you. Yeah. Hey, so I know that you feed the dog. And I was like, yeah, I know. It's Negro. And like, oh, how you doing, Negro? Everybody call him Negro. This dog, if this dog was in the United States of America, this dog will be a racist dog because because he's black, it is Negro, and the term, the translation is racist and oppressive. So, but over here, all that Black Lives Matters, stupid stuff doesn't count over here. Really, we are over here. We think of life normal. We don't oppress ourselves. So I went over there. I talked to the lady and like, hey, you know what? So what do you think? Like, are you gonna take care of it or not? Because yesterday was outside of my house. It was raining. He was out there. I've been taking care of him, and the guy he doesn't want to leave me alone. He's walking behind you. Like, you look like a good guy, Oscar. Take care of him. I'm like, oh damn it! I wanted you to take it. So I'm like, oh my god. So I grabbed the dog and I'm like, oh my god. So I just gotta tell you guys, this dog. I fell in love with this guy, man. He's the best dog that I ever had in my life. He's the best dog that I ever had. I can never ask. Those those American bulldogs or British bulldogs, they're like $60,000. I would not change no dog for this one, man. So I took him to the veterinarian. I put some shots. I invested in the dog because I didn't know if he had an infection or not. So I took him to the veterinarian. I took it to the veterinarian. I said to the doctor, hey, you know what, man? So check the dog because he's a street dog. So first and foremost, Oscar, we need to put the parasites, and then we need to put for the rabies, and I don't know what the hell, so many shots, and it was like a cocktail of shots. And I'm like, well, you got to do what you got to do. How much is it? How much? This is how much. All right. It was not that expensive all around, really. For me in Mexico, it was a little bit. But for people in the United States, it was not that. All the things that I'm about to say, it ended up in around 1,400 pesos. That is around $70. So there was the consultation. It was the shots. I bought him some shampoo. I bought him some vitamins because the dog was like really messed up. The dog was like really like skinny like hell, and he was eating from the trash and all this. So I told the guy, like, what do I need to do? Like, we need to put vitamins on him because look, he looks really bad. And he's like, yeah, we need to inject like vitamins and all this. So I suggest this kind of food first, and then this kind of food. And like, oh my God, man, this is like a newborn, man. So I'm like, what the hell? So after that, I said like, okay, so what is next? He's like, well, he looks pretty dirty. So the veterinarian pretty much had bought me out. So I'm like, okay, so what do you want to do? So he's like, well, he needs to take a shower. Like, we need to broom this dog like immediately. So he smells really bad. And I will be honest with you, he smelled really bad. So his nails were like really long. And when he was walking like sideways because you need to clip their nails every once in a while. You know what I mean? Because they're really uncomfortable for the dog. So I learned so much from this dog, man. I learned so much. I never rescued dogs in my life. I don't want to do that. That's not me. I don't rescue dogs. I just, this was just one time that it happened. It was the first time in my life. I like dogs, it's not my favorite animal. I'll tell you that. Not my favorite animal, but it's a beautiful animal. Dog. I love dogs. So the guy, takes a shower and I'm outside. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the la cuerda. How do you say this? Se me van las palabras en inglés, hombre. I'm looking at the chain, and I'm looking at the collar, and I'm looking at all that stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, how much is that? So I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, did this dog deserve all that, man? Like, I just adopted this dog, and I'm not even Honey that I got in the house, and she's a basset hound, and I take care of that dog. Like, oh my God, basset hounds are like, my God, to take care of their to take care of their ears, people. Holy cow! You got to put a vacuum almost every day on their ears, man. It's just a lot of things that it gets in there. But that's another subject. So I said, all right, a leash. Thank you so much. A leash. So I bought the leash. I bought the collar. And then there was a little little uh, design of a like a bone identification, like a metal bone identification. And I said like, hey, how much is that? So he's like, oh, that's like 50 pesos. I'm like, really? And like, can I put in my name and his name and the number and something like that in there? And like, yeah, that's what it's for. You put it on the collar and then do you get the dog fixed? No, I did not. I want the dog to procreate. I really want the dog to procreate. Why is everybody, there's, and I am not against dogs that they don't want to be fixed, but I believe that dogs need to procreate because they need to release, be a male dog. I believe in that. But ultimately, I will make sure that if he procreates and there's another dog, make sure that the dogs are being delivered to people that they really want to take care of dogs. I'm not that guy that just like wants to make dogs every year. So I buy him the leash. I buy him the little thing, the identification of the thing, and so like, what time I should come for the dog? He's like, well, you can come for the dog around like if you want around 1 o'clock. So like, all right, you want me to come at 1 o'clock? So I'm like, yeah, I'm right here in the video. I'm running with him. I'm really like, this is a man's dog, man. For me, this is a man's dog. I never like this is a man. I used to walk Honey, man, with a pink color outside. How do I look? A guy with old tattoos and a guy with tattoos outside and walking Honey with a pink color. Like, what the hell's going on, man? Like, I'm like, oh my God. And then like dogs are approaching the dog and Honey is like, hey, like, what the? It's not even funny. Like, it was not even cool, man. So I'm like, so this is my dog, this dog Negro. So I go pick him up. Let me drink some lemonade. I go pick him up at 1 o'clock. The dog comes out like he's all excited and like he smells really good. And they put a little thing on his colors, so like they make him feel like he's really important. Like, so the guy said like, okay, so he says like he gives me a shot card, like this is what we did, like he's explaining all these things. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. So what brand is it, or what is he? What the hell is he? Like what kind of dog is he? And he's like, well, he has and he looks at me like real serious, like is this guy really asking me that question? Because the dog is like fixed with the whole street. So I'm like, what brand is it? Or what the hell is he? Like, what the hell is this dog? And he's like, well, he's a mixture. And I'm like, I know. I know that he's a mixture. Like, what the hell? What kind of dog is it? Well, as you can see his face and the cheekbones, and he was really meticulous about it. It was the cheekbones has the face of a pit bull. And I started looking at the dog and I'm like, well, yeah, it's a pit bull face. And I said, you know what? That is why he's so aggressive, man, because he's really aggressive. I will tell you something. He's extremely aggressive, man. He protects myself and my son like you guys don't even imagine. Like, the guy is aggressive. So I said, oh, what breed? Okay, thank you. So I said, okay, the dog's a bit, but like, what the hell? His body? And oh yeah, that's a mixture between the breed of a bull and a Labrador, possibly. I'm like, what the hell, Labrador? So okay, I grabbed my dog, and before I go, I said, like, you know what, Negro? I said, I'm gonna buy him a collar, man. So how much is that? And like, what color? I'm like, give me the blue one. Like, blue me. The dog is black, blue and black goes all together. Give me the blue one, man. So you guys, the blue color. Do you got a blue leash? I only got like different colors. So why you got to make it so LGBTQ, man? Just give me a damn leash. So I grabbed the leash. Grab the leash, put it on the collar. Don't got nothing against LGBTQ. I'm just talking about colors. Don't get insulted. Don't get oppressed. Oh my God, Oscar Blue was oppressing the LGBTQ, and he's against LGBTQ. And oh my God. No. I don't. Just making a joke. Come on. So get the collar, put it on the dog. Dog is excited, like dancing all around, smelling good. And I'm like, how much is it? So he told me, like, hey, it's this so much. I'm like, all right, I'll pay the guy. So I'm looking at the dog and I'm like, this guy As soon as I open the door in my house, he runs out. So I'm like, nobody's gonna be able to identify this dog. He's gonna be wandering around, and they're gonna say like, "Oh my God, he has a color, but who is this guy? Who is this? Does this dog have an owner?" So I'm like, give me the bone, man, the identification, the one that it has a bone. So I said, you know what, man, I'm just gonna oppress this dog. And I can't bring you the ID. I forgot to bring it, but next time I'll bring it. I'll take a picture of it. So on the front of the ID of the dog, I put negro. That is negro, but I put negro. And underneath the negro, it says AKA Black Lives Matter. Because, I try to make it oppressive. So I'm just going to make it funny, man. So I put negro, AKA Black Lives Matter on the bottom. And on the back, I put, my number of my phone number and all that. It says Oscar Blue on the back of the phone number. 678-1800. Want to get bit? Call this number. So I ran out of that house, and I have the car. I'm telling this story because this is a really interesting story. It has never happened to me before. It was the first time. So I'm riding with the car. I'm riding in my car, on Little Forest. That's how I call my car, Little Forest. So I'm riding on Little Forest. And, and the dog's on the back, and he's like licking me and all that. Come on, guy. Like, come on, guy. Like, I'm not used to dog attention. I'm just used to, like, hey, you want a food? Yeah, there you go. You want some water? Hey, little patch right here. Hey, little slap on the butt. Like, hey, like, that's all. That's me. That's me. But now with Negro, it's like licking my neck and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? I feel uncomfortable. Like, I never had that dog love before, But, it's as a little while, looking at the dog, and he's with his head right here in the front of the car. And I'm like, I started to like it. Like, I have a man's dog. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, that's my dog, man. So I said, you know what? I'm going to buy you a house. I just went Jerry Maguire on this guy, man. I said, like, I'm going to buy you a house, man. So I said, there's a place downtown on 2nd Street, on my city of Tijuana, down all the way down 2nd Street. They sell like dog houses. They're not expensive. They're like 800 pesos, 700 pesos. So I said, I'm going to buy you a house, Negro. So we get there, and I get Negro out of the car. And I said, like, hey, which one do you like? So I'm talking to the dog, like, which one do you like? And one of them was really small, so I'm like, you can't fit on that one. And I don't know if you're gonna grow, because the guy's like almost 3 years old. He's not that old, So I'm like, which one you like? And he got into the other one that is a big one. I'm like, you like the expensive things, man. You're from the streets, man. You want to move it on up to the east side, like, really fast. So I'm like, all right. So hey, the guy comes out and like, does the dog bite? I'm like, yeah, it bites. So I'm like, okay, from here. So like, hey, how much is the house? This one, the one that has like wood on the top, yeah. Like, that's $850. I'm like, man. So I look at the dog and like, come on, bro. I just adopted you. I already gave you a bat, put shots on you, gave you a collar, buy you a leash, buy you an identification, got you a house. Like, get the hell out of here, man. You're asking for too much. I'm like, no, that's okay. I'm not gonna take it. That's kind of expensive for me. So I'm like, you know what? Stay right there. Not going to take it. So I said, Negro, get the hell out of the house. We're not taking it. So the dog's staring at me like that. And I'm like, oh my God. So the guy comes a little bit closer and like, you want to take it? I'm like, yeah, the dog doesn't want to get out of there, man. He's like, well, $750. I'm like, So I'm looking at the guy, and he's looking at me, and we're looking at the dog. I'm looking at the guy. The guy's looking at the dog. I'm looking at the dog. The guy's looking at me. The dog is looking at us, and we're looking at each other like $750. So we're like, should I go for it or not? And I'm like, I only got $700. Let me make a call. So we went back to the counter because the counter is on the other business. And he came back and like, it's a deal. You can go and pay on this side. Like, all right. So I'm like, you damn dog, man. You got the house. So I got the dog. I pulled him like, hey, come on, man. You need to go to the car. So I left the dog in the car with the windows down a little bit. Oh, my God. He left the dog inside of the car with the windows up. Oh, my God. That's all he can make. No, I let the dog with the windows like halfway. He could not. He just could get his nose out. You know, come on. Like, what happened to him? All these snowflake activities, man. Oh, my God. So I went over there, paid the house. And my car is not that big. So I try to fit the house on the back seat of the car. The house doesn't fit. So I'm like, oh, my God. I put him Negro in the front seat and the house trying to fit it on the back seat. So I'm like, this house doesn't fit. So I'm like, this sucks. So the guy comes out again and is like, hey. He yelled a little bit. Hey. No cabe. Like, hey, doesn't fit. I'm like, no cabe, no entra. Okay. I can take it to your house. I'm like, what the hell? This guy's so nice. Why is he so nice? Like, So I go over there and like, how much? Guys, they have a pickup truck and all that. I have a delivery on this place. I'm not that far away from there, man. I can just give you for the gas. All right, just give me for the sodas and that's it. On my way over there, I'll drop it off. So, all right, it works for me. I was not that far away, so I gave him a little bit, I gave him 100 pesos for the sodas. That is around $5, and he did it. Over here, that's okay. So he went and dropped it off. I waited for him at one particular spot. Told him I'm right here, not that far away from you, where you at. And I took him to the house. I'm like, okay, put the dog inside the house, carry the house, put it outside. Now I said, oh my God, here it is. Here's the damn house. Sleep on it. You better use this house, dog. I said, because I have spent on you things that I don't want to spend. Girl, you better do it. So I said, like, girl, you better use that dog house, girl. So after that, the dog stayed in the house. And I'm like, oh, damn, where am I going to put the food? So I said, oh, my God, I forgot to buy him a plate. So I had a Tupperware right there, which it was kind of big. So I said, you're going to eat right here, man. The hell with it. I'm not going to be specific with you, man. I'm not going to be like, oh, my God, old tutti frutti with you. Really, I'm not. So I went to, I bought him a tupper. I didn't buy him a tupper. I had a tupper. I put the food inside the tupper. And like, right there, you're going to eat, man. You're from the streets, bro. Like, what the hell? Now you're going to be like, oh, no, I need silverware, Oscar. But like, get the hell out of here, Negro. So I'm like, all right. So I put him some food right there. And as I was watching him eating right there on that, whatever it was, I'm like, that doesn't look good. But the dog was eating nice. Like, he was eating. But I was like, no, what the hell with it, man? I will buy you some Mercedes-Benz, wheels, man. So I'm like, the hell with it. So I said, hey, you know what? Be right back. I'm going to the veterinarian. I got to the veterinarian store. I said, like, hey, I'm back. He's like, hey, what are you doing, Blue? I'm like, hey. So how's the dog? He's like, oh, no, I just bought him a house. He's like, what the hell you bought him a house? I'm like, yeah, I bought him a house. What's up with that? I'm like, look at you. Your first adopted dog and you bought him a house. That's right. And you better shut it. So I said, all right, I want to buy a plate for the dog, man. I want a manly plate. He's like, you want a man's plate? Yes, I want a man's plate. This was for a man's dog. So we got this plastic. I'm like, hell no, man. It's like giving me plastic bags. Want a man's plate. Man's dog's plate. I'm like, all right. So he went in the back and he saw an iron, kind of iron. You guys know what you want to talk about, like stainless steel kind of stuff. And he said, I got this, kind of big. I look at it and I'm like looking at him and I'm like, oh, you're going to sell me this baby really expensive. So I said, I started, I said, I'm going to talk this guy out. So I pulled the plate up from the bottom and you can see the price. And it was 400 pesos. That's not good. So that's almost like 15, almost $20. So I'm like, that's not good for me. That's not going to work out. So I'm looking at him and like, this is a man's plate dog. And like, oh yeah, that is not going to break it. Like the dog's going to bite it off. Never going to go anywhere. And plus it makes a sound when they're hungry. So you can hear it actually. I'm like, that's really bad, but it helps. So I'm like, all right. So it's 400 pesos. I'm like, yeah. So I said, like, what's up, dog? Like, I brought you a dog. I rescued a dog. I said, I started talking to the guy. I said, like, you're a veterinarian, right? And he's like, yeah. So what I just did was a really, really good like thing for animals. I just rescued a dog. And he's like, yeah, you did a really beautiful thing, man. You really beautiful thing. You rescued a dog and you brought him over here, got him shots, and then you told me you bought him a house, and then you washed the dog over here, broomed the dog. Like it's not even funny. You did a lot of things with the dog. I'm like, and you're gonna sell me the plate for 400 pesos. I'm like, I know where you're going. I know where you're going. He's like, well, all right. I'll sell it to you, Oscar, for 250. All right, I'm not making it anything on. Take it. I like it's a deal. So I bought it, 250. Bought the plate, got in my car, got some Bon Jovi songs going on. And then I got prayer. Get home, get the dog, say like, dog, just got home. Your master got home. Get inside the house, give me that damn plate. Got that Tupperware, put the food on top of the new plate. Put him on the side, and I said, just bought you a man's plate. The dog looked at me. He pushed that plate to the side, and he wanted a Tupperware. I'm like, you got to be kidding me with this dog, man. So I said, you know what? I'm going to use this one for water, the new one, the 50 million plate for water, and I'm going to use the Tupperware for food. So I put the Tupperware food in there. I flipped again to the food, and then I put the other one and started drinking with water. That's the way it stayed. Until now, people. Whenever I go out, and whenever I go jogging, and whenever I go to somewhere else, I always take my dog now. This is the best dog that I ever had in my life. And I'm 40 years of age. I remember the first dog his name was Bobby. It was a British Terrier or something like that, or something really fruity tooty. And I had that dog, and that dog was an animal, man. I thought that was going to be the best dog. Never put attention to me. The dog was never educated. He was all the way around, but I used to love that dog. And then I had a couple of Great Danes dogs. They die really young. They don't last that long. So it was really, we had one, and then we had another one, and I'm like, I can't I can't deal with this dogs dying so young, because you get attached to them. Then all of a sudden they leave, and you're like, oh my God, it's really a really hard meltdown, man, when they leave. And then, I got also some German Shepherds, which one of them, his name was Blackie. That is the opposite of this one, that is Negro. Blackie was a really good dog, man. He died because he was just, his heart expanded. Really fantastic dog. Is one of the best dogs. He bit me once really bad on my hand because I think he was mad or something. We bought him a German Shepherd, a female, and the female was not letting him, get in there. So I got in there, and as soon as I got in there, I got bitten. Like the guy's like, come on, guy, I'm trying to get in, and you're getting in, you're interrupting me. Like, it's not even funny. So I said, you know what, you're right. So I got bitten in the hand by Blackie, but I used to love that dog, man. He passed away. Oh my God, that hurt so much. And then, I had this Basset Hound, Honey, which the Basset Hound, it's all right. They're lazy. When they bark, they're like that. That's not even a bark. That's like a complaining bark. Like it's a liberal bark, like you're always complaining, but you're not even talking, you're yelling like that. It's kind of like the Basset Hound. It's kind of like a liberal, classical, liberal, conservative kind of dog. Conservative because they just like really calm. Yeah. And liberal, like it's kind of like my idea, classifying it as a, as whatever it is. So, but Honey's been with me for quite some time. And then this dog. And this dog, I'll tell you something, man. I will not exchange this dog for nothing in the world. Really. I love this dog. I let him inside the house. He doesn't pee. He doesn't poop. He protects the house. He knows at what time I'm going to take him out to take a piss and to make a poop. He makes the poop. He makes the piss. The only thing that is left, man, that he hasn't done is just pick up his own poop. That's the only thing that I'm amazed that he hasn't done, man. This is an amazing dog, really. This is an outstanding dog. I love this dog, man. And I'm not afraid to say it. I love my dog, man. And it was a dog from the street that I picked up. And it's just an amazing dog, man. Sometimes the first time that I started jogging with him, I'm like, man, Negro is not going to keep up, man. The dog was like he had some physical condition. I'm going to tell you that. And right here, he's jogging in the middle of the beach. I'm recording the guy, Look at his muscles right. Let me pause right here. Look at that muscles right there. Look at them calves, man. Follow me, negro. That's my dog, man. That's my dog right there. That's a man's dog, man. So that's a video that you can actually see. There you go. There you go. That's the face right there. That's the face. I grabbed a guy from that he was walking. There's a guy that he was walking, and I'm like, hey, guy, can you take a picture? He's like, yeah. So I'm moving his face, and I'm like, come on, man, you don't invade my space, Blue. Like he's like, don't be a liberal, Blackie. Like, don't be a liberal, Negro. Like, don't be a liberal. And I took a picture of him right there, forcing him to turn around his face. How you doing, Miss Brenda? Hey, what's up, Chuck? Hey, Chuck. I wanted to say thank you, man. Enough is, thank you so much, Chuck. So the guy turned around and he just, took a picture with him. So he has a face of a pit bull. And also he has a face of, I don't know what the hell. It's a mixture of dogs. So I wanted to show you that story. That story, you can also go over there and get it on the new backup page. That is the Oscar L. Blue Independent Media. It's OEB Independent Media in YouTube. You have a lot of videos, and there's another one right here that I would like to show. Those are the things that that we do. Let me go right here and get another one. Another one right here. Yeah, this one's good, man. This one's good. Where are you guys? So buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link. If you guys like to contribute to my independent reporting, today is buy me a coffee chat. We chat about everything. I tell you stories about what's going on and this and that. Buy me a coffee. Travel. It's for my travel fund. We're going to travel in the next incoming days. I will not say where, but we're traveling in the next incoming days, people. It's going to be huge broadcasting, man. Raw. Like you guys like it, like raw footage. It's going to be really raw footage. Let me go over here. Somebody's talking about in Concern K, you're talking about 6,000 Haitians from Tapachula waiting and travel to the north to the USA. Oscar, Mary from Illinois here, shocking about the 60,000 Haitians, Tapachula waiting for travel to USA. Feel for the Mexican citizens to clarify that permission they're waiting for to get their visa transit so they can move out and go to the United States of America. That's what they're waiting for. And I will be bringing you more news about that in the next incoming days. So let me go to buy me a copy. There's, I think there was another one. Let me see. Let me refresh the page. The internet is lagging a little bit. So let me refresh the page. Oh my God, I made a mistake. I went to the other side. Bring on to the other side. So let me just see right here. Okay, thank you so much. Danita, thanks so much. Danita McCarthy says, sigue con el buen trabajo. Dios te bendiga. Ay, Dios te bendiga a ti, Danita. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much. And also Anonymous for the doghouse. For the insurance. for the mortgage of the dog. To keep up with the payments, Oscar Blue. You know what? I want you to be responsible with the mortgage of the dog. So I'm delivering a couple of copies for you. You know, keep up the good work. I want to hear the mortgage payment. If you can send me the mortgage payment via email, I would greatly appreciate it. God bless. Funny, thank you so much. This is another video, and you guys don't know, but I used to record these videos, but I some videos I had to, because this was my job. And this is a video me and my forklift, man. Me and the forklift, driving in the forklift. This was in 2020. I had to wear the mask and the gloves and all that kind of stuff. So I'm driving in the forklift. I'm being all me, I do a lot of things, man. I raised in a rough neighborhood. You learn how to do a lot of things. You know what I mean? You learn how to do a lot of things because you hang around with older people and you learn how to do a lot of things. So when I was a truck driver, I had to unload and load myself the shipment that I had. When I used to work in the United States, I used to drive from Del Mar all the way to Long Beach every day. I used to have a job late at night. I used to be in the night shift. So I used to drive to DHL. I used to drive to DHL from DHL San Diego. I used to drive all the way to DHL Long Beach. That it was exactly, if I'm not mistaken, oh my God, the Avenue. Oh my God. It was like Farland. No, it was Westminster. No, it was not Westminster. I will remember the exit of the Avenue. So every day I used to drive from Monday to Friday. I used to be on the night shift. Used to get there at 9:00 at night in San Diego. Get there at 9:00 at night. Load up, heat up my truck. It was a Mack. Get it going, 18-wheeler, get the empty going, go all the way to Del Mar, park the Mack over there, park the empty trailer, 53-foot. Get over there. Everything was on the floor. Everything was on the floor, like boxes and all that kind of stuff. Everything was on the floor, man. So I used to make pallets, like me and another Filipino guy. Two Filipino guys and one white guy from what was his name? I think it was Shannon. Shannon was his name, yeah. He used to be a UFC fighter. Shannon. He used to like mixed martial arts. We used to play around like hey, inside the trailer, because he used to like drop boxes on my head, like when I'm putting the pallet right there, and he's like, whop, and like I don't know who it was, man. I'm like, what the hell? So we used to like play around like that. Really good guy, Shannon. So we used to make like pallets, and then the shrink wrap, and then like load up, blue. So sometimes, another trailers used to come, and I'm like, you know what? Might as well. I'm over here. You want some more? Give me the money, man. I'll get it. So I used to like load up other trailers. When I finished, I used to drive my truck all the way to DHL Long Beach. Drop, there's two type of freights when you are moving for DHL. There is the freight that is for the United States, national. And there's another freight that is international. So used to drop one at DHL and the other one another DHL. And LAX. I used to deliver on American Airlines and all that kind of stuff. So it was all around. So I finish up every day like around like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Used to come back driving back from LA all the time. By the way, the 405 freeway, it is really dangerous. I got to see some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff on the 405. Crazy stuff, really. Accidents, guys fighting, women fighting. Like it was the whole shebang over there in the 405 freeway, man. The 405 freeway has been categorized as one of the most dangerous freeways in the whole United States of America. Is one of the most dangerous freeways in the whole United States of America, man. And I learned how to drive a truck really young, man. I learned how to drive a truck. We started, in a company right here real young. And I started learning how to drive a truck real young, man. So I learned how to drive a 9-shift, 10-shift, Super 10, 13, 15, and 18. I know how to drive all of those. Real easy, man. Learned real young. And now I'm mature. I left it alone, And then later on, I started working again, off and on, just, getting a little trip here and there, Just go to right here in Tijuana. I used to go to and then used to work as an environmental auditor and then as a broadcaster. So I was all over the place. You know what I mean? So learning this right here, so I'm loading the trailer right here. I used to do it. I was a general manager right here. People like, oh my God, Scribbler is so racist. I used to hire old people from Haiti. I don't know if we got the video of me with people from Haiti. I don't know if my manager can get it. Oh my God, that video is so far away. I'm asking for too much. So don't look for it. But I used to hire old people from Haiti, man. And I used to look at the paperwork and like, come on, bro, this is not legit paperwork. Like that's what I do. So I'm like, oh, I cannot hire you, man. But like people like, they used to like come and like, hey, Oscar, I got a lot of them. They speak Portuguese. That is why I learned a lot of Portuguese, because all the migrants from Haiti, they know how to speak Portuguese and they know how to speak Criollo, that is their native language. They know how to speak French, a little bit of Spanish that is exactly almost the same as Portuguese. In English, so they learn all these languages. So that's how I learned how to speak Portuguese, right there with chatting with them. And like, it's how you hear it, like it's exactly the same. So, used to work loading this kind of stuff, all kinds of material. When the forklift driver was not there, I used to like, hey, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. So I'll jump on it, man. Like, oh no, hey, Oscar Blue, the my boss, that it was I was manager of operations, and there was my boss that it was a general manager. And he's like, Oscar, we need to go. We need to call the backup for a forklift. I'm like, why? Like, well, we don't have a forklift driver right now. So I like, the hell with it. I jump in. You can't. You're a general man. You're a manager of operations. How in the hell you're gonna jump in the forklift? How is that gonna look? Get the hell out of here! I'm like, what the hell? I'm not a liberal, man. Get the hell out of here! Give me that thing, man. Give me that baby. I do it all the time, and I like doing this kind of stuff, man. So this video, you can actually find it right there in the Oscar Blue OEB media. You can actually go right there and find that video in Oscar Blue Media. We're gonna upload that backup page. I want to get to the 1,000 to the 4,000 views, and also 1,000 subscribers. And we got a couple of videos over there that I'm singing and all that kind of stuff. Singing a song on the guitar. I used to play. I know how to play the guitar a little bit. I used to be in a music band, kind of like a reggae band when I was young. I used to play the bass and the drums. When you play the bass and the drums, I know how to play a little bit the bass, and the drums I know how to play. But the bass, it's kind of like exactly the same as the guitar. So, you learn how you look at your friends and they're using it. Hey, get me that, man. Like, and I'm not a badass for guitar, but the drums, yeah, I know how to click one and two. And so that was in the young days. Yeah, I wanted to show you that. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining Buy Me a Coffee chat on Friday. Oscar, do you drive trucks with Biden? Oscar, did you drive trucks with Biden? What the hell is that? China Joe, what the hell? I don't understand that comment, bro. Let me go to Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee. There's one or two that it just came in. Let me see right here. Anonymous. Okay. Chuck. All right, Chuck. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Chuck. Thank you so much. Miss Mary Yates. Oh my God. What the? Thank you so much. God bless your heart, Miss Mary. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Gabby. Thank you so much, Gabby. Miss Mary says for your travel fund, and Gabby says, God bless you. Thank you. Oh no, God bless you, Maggie. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. So I will read your comments. We are an hour and 4 minutes in. Oh yeah, because Biden says that he knows how to. I get you, China Joe. I get you now. I seen that because Biden said that he knows how to drive an 18-wheeler. That guy, man. Holy cow. Oh no, bad, the worst, man. It's the worst of the worst. So I will read your comments right here. Read your comments if you guys want to go to buy me a coffee. Go over there, subscribe, man. Subscribe to buy me a coffee. You don't have to, just subscribe and follow me over there, man. It's a following platform, man. So I will read your comments right here just to make it make it fun. If you guys want to say something, you guys want to say hello, you guys want to say hello to somebody. If somebody else's birthday, just say it. Evening, Oscar. How you doing? Patty Taylor, how you doing? Is Mary? Says Jess, Biden said he drive an 18-wheeler. My God, imagine that. What am I doing in this truck, Kamala? You're supposed to drive it, Joe. Let me take a nap. My God, the worst president ever, man. It's between him. I will give it a toss-up. For everybody that thinks, who was the worst president? Who has been the worst president in this past decade in the United States of America? I believe that is between Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Press number 1 if you think that it was Barack Obama. And press number 2 if you think that Joe Biden is going to surpass the worst president ever, that is Obama. So press number 1 if it is the deporter in chief and the divider of families in chief, that is Obama, the one that built the cages and the one that deported more Mexicans and Latinos in history, and the one that deported more unaccompanied minors in history, more than 90,000 in 2014. The one that created, Fast and the Furious and contaminated our country of Mexico with guns. So a lot of people are pressing 2, man. Wow. I'm surprised at that. Miss Mary says 2. Miss Vicky Fletcher says 2. Chuck says 2. Miss Glenda, 1 in the same. Miss Jan says 2. Miss Jerry Lee says 2. Manuel Moncada says 2. Miss Brenda says 2. Miss Debbie says 2. Miss Jan says 2. Miss Batty Taylor says 2. Who else? Who else? We got more people on the live feed. So what do you think? What do you guys think? Joe Biden over Obama? Jailene Otero says 1. Miss Jerry Lee says Biden is already worse. He's forgetting that he's president. Both. Miss Vicky Fletcher says put them in the bag, shake that up, and you will get pour out the same. Shh. I will tell you something. You guys don't even know how much I don't like Barack Obama. You guys don't even know how much. Alice Restaurant. What's up, Alice Restaurant? How you doing, man? Long time no see. How's everything? You guys don't know how, Alice Restaurant. Let me advertise Alice Restaurant. If you guys want food. No, hell no. Hell no, Oscar. What the hell, man? What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on, man? No. Let me just help Alice Restaurant, man. Okay, right here. Let's okay. What the hell, man? Oh, I'm okay. All right. We're right here. Okay, right here. You know what? It's not giving me, man. Not giving me a notification. Not telling me how to do it, man. Let me see. Before I go, I want to do this, man. For Alice Restaurant. Alice Restaurant, give it a shout out, man, to Alice Restaurant, man. Give it a shout out to Alice Restaurant. Non-copyright music. Non-copyright music. Okay, it's right here. Heartbeat. Rap. Tropical. Let me see. No copyright. Let me see what. Let's see right here. Tropical. Non-copyright. This is a YouTube music, so it's not going to be censored. That's what I think. But let me give it to Alice Restaurant, man. If you want to feel free If you want to feel that you own the world, if you want to take your family on this phenomenal trip, just remember the place to eat. It is Alice Restaurant. Alice Restaurant, where dreams come true. Give it up to Alice Restaurant, man. I don't know where you're located at. Alice Restaurant, Yuma, Arizona. They have a restaurant that her name is Alice. So if you ever want to eat at a restaurant that her name is Alice in Arizona, go to Alice Restaurant, where you are going to be easily identified and say, hey, you know what, Alice Restaurant, if you are in Arizona, say to Alice Restaurant, and I'm going to take this, man. I'm over here in Mexico, so I'm going to take this. Say to Alice Restaurant, Oscar Blue sent me, and he said that I was going to get a napkin for free. I can't say a product, man. I'm going to get sued over here. I'm going to sue Oscar Blue because he said that he was going to get a napkin for free, and I'm out of napkins for... This is Oscar Blue's fault. I'm out of napkins, damn it. Where is this guy? I want to sue this guy for a napkin tissue. Alice Restaurant, man. Give it out to Alice Restaurant. They're really good, man. I've never been there, and I already advertise you. Never been there. Never done anything with Alice Restaurant. They're really good. No, I got a lot of followers. They're really cool, man. They send really nice messages sometimes. They send me jokes. They send me, like, really nice like poems sometimes. They send me encouraging messages. They send me like really bad stuff sometimes. Sometimes they say like, oh, they're saying this, Blue. I'm like, let me tell you something. I said, when they send me something like gossip and all that kind of stuff, I respond to them. Let me tell you something. Do you care? Like, no, I don't care. Why do you think I care? You don't care also. Let's not care together. Joe Pan says Obama is the worst president ever. Joe Pan, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Joe Pan. What the hell? Why I get these Joe Pan, I'm with you, man. Okay. Okay, this is a message. It says you haven't checked your mail, but Philip and Jenny sent you a Mark Levine book. It's in the mail and it should be at address. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Philip and Miss Annie. Mr. Philip and Mr. Annie Giannini. Hey, is Mr. Philip and Mr. Annie right here? Mr. Philip and Mr. Annie right here. Are you here? Let me say Mr. Philip and Mr. Annie. You send me the Mark Levine book, American Marxism. That is a great book, man. That is a great book. So, Mr. Philip and Mr. Annie, I believe that you guys are not Mr. Annie, Mrs. Annie. Oh my God, yes. My God, I'm sorry, I messed up. Mr. Philip and Mrs. Annie. My eyes, man. I don't have my glasses. I lost my glasses for people to understand. I lost my glasses. I can't find them in the house. I don't know where I left the glasses, man. And I'm looking at Mrs. or Mr. and I'm confusing myself. So I apologize to Miss Annie. You're not a Mr. You're Miss. Thank you so much, Miss Annie. Thank you so much. And Mr. Philip, God bless your heart for sending me that book. And your last name, it looks Italian, so I will say to you, molte grazie. Molte grazie. That is, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Molte grazie. That is it says your last name is Giannino, so it's I will say molte grazie to you, Mr. Philip and Mrs. Annie. Thank you so much. And read that book if you guys want to buy a book that is going to be extremely interesting to educate you on American Marxism, what is going on right now in your country. That book, it is the book that you guys want to buy. And it's from Mark Levine, man. It's the great one. The greatest broadcaster in politics in American history, man. Far. Nobody can beat that guy, man. Nobody can beat that guy. Miss Nancy Loria says, Oscar, I don't even get a shout out. I said Joe Obama. How you doing, Miss Nancy? God bless your dear heart. Thank you so much. Joe Obama. That's a good one. It's between the two of them. Look, I'm just going to tell you, man. I'm just going to tell you. For me, the worst president that ever existed in the United States of America is Barack Obama. I will be honest with you guys. There's nothing worse than Barack Obama. Barack Obama really messed up your country. And I will tell you why he's the worst. Because him is the one that started all of this. Because of him, all this catastrophe, all this Iran, all this Middle East, all this horrible Fast and the Furious, all this deportation, making business out of people with private prisons, all these children in cages, all this kind of stuff started developing massively and openly on his administration. On his 8 years, horrible things happened. Horrific things happened. And that trickled into what is happening now. Joe Biden is not calling the shots. The guy cannot, for God's sake, he said the other day when a reporter asked him about Facebook, and he said, oh yeah, Facebook is killing people, the misinformation. And not only that, the people that they're not vaccinated, they're the ones that are killing Americans. Holy cow, you just told possibly a guy that has asthma that he's afraid to have a vaccine, or possibly a guy that he is allergic to vaccines, and you just told that guy that he is a killer. Holy cow. So for me, people, all of this that is happening right now, it is Obama 3.0. It is just an evolution of the Matrix. So that's why I think Obama is the worst president ever in this existence. The worst president ever. Liberalism shined its way when Obama was president. And also, not only that, Trump came in and it was like the complete disaster for liberals. I'm like, oh my God, we were on our way to 16 years of presidency with Hillary. Like, no, get the hell out of here. It was not happening. Not happening. Trump came in and is like, you know what? I'm going to drain this swamp. It doesn't even matter if they're Republican or Democrat. I think that the biggest accomplishment of Trump was draining the swamp of the media, number one, draining the swamp of the Democrats, number two. But the greatest accomplishment of Trump was draining the swamp of the globalists and the Republican Party. That was the greatest accomplishment of him. Greatest. Like, if you're talking about him cleaning up, him putting on the map to every single one of us and educating us on what is going on globalistically, he put it out there, man. He was the first one to put it out there. First one to say, this is because of the elite, this is because of the New World Order, this is because of this agenda, this is because of this, this. And he also drained the swamp in the Republican Party, because the Republican Party is full of rhinos, is full of backstabbers, and it's full of people that they're kissing the coattails right now, and they're riding on the coattails of the Democrats because they don't want to lose their power. You got a lot of them like that. They're not loyal, man. These not loyal. They're not loyal, man. They're not loyal. He did it on the last moments of his presidency, and he did it in Georgia. You guys saw what he did in Georgia? He went over there before the last days of his being a president. He went all the way to Georgia, advertised, and sponsored, and also, how do you say? No me acuerdo cómo se dice. Sponsor the other guy and the woman in Georgia to help her win. And the next day, that lady was voting against him. Like, what the? I'm like, wow, whatever happened to Pence? Everybody's being endorsed. Thank you so much, Ms. Jerry. Endorsed. Whatever happened to Pence? Everybody's going on the real constituents, because there's Republicans, there's Democrats, there's liberals, there's classical liberals, and there's constituents. You know what I mean? The constituents are the ones that they are really patriotic people, like really patriotic. I'm not a Republican, I'm not a liberal, I'm not a classical liberal, I'm not a this, I'm not that. I'm just for the Constitution. I don't care who runs the country. I'm just for the Constitution. If you're against the Constitution, you're a traitor to the country. So a lot of the people that they're constituents, they're saying Pence did the right thing. He did what the Constitution said. So I'm not against him. I support Trump, and I'm not against the Constitution. If you're against the Constitution, you're a traitor to the country. Pence did what he had to do with the Constitution. I said, no. In my eyes, Pence looked like Judas, man. Pence is Judas. He really is. And in my eyes, if he wants to run for, and if he is intending one day to be like, I'm going to run for president, he's going to be remembered in history for the vice president that backstabbed the president of the United States of America in history. Really, he is. Pence for me is Judas. A lot of the constituents says he did what the Constitution said. You saying that are against the Constitution. They're going to, oh my God, it's a back and forth with constituents. You never win a war with constituents. You want to argue with liberals? With liberals, it's not arguing. It's just screaming, no! I just said, excuse me. No! Like that is an argument with constituents, with liberals. You just said, good evening, how you doing? My name is Oscar Blue. Get out, you're a pressing man. Like, okay, what the hell's going on? That is an argument with liberals. Constituents, immediately they park you. Immediately they tell you what you tell them, like, no, you know what? I believe that Pence was like, okay, hold on right there, man. Are you a constituent? No, but well, yes, I follow the Constitution. Are you a constituent? Yes or not? It's not a yes. It's a yes or no answer. It is not a rhetorical question. Yes or no? Yes, I am a constituent. So why are you trading your country? Like that. Constituents are like that. Constituents are yes or no. There's no maybe. There's no let me talk about it for a little bit. Let's not have a cup of coffee and let's have a cup of beers and let's just see who can come to an agreement. And later on, possibly I will be like, I'm okay. Constituents are not like that. Constituents are really deep into their Constitution, man. And if you are against the Constitution, you're a traitor for them. That's the way it is, man. Really, that's the way it is. That's the way you if you want to have nope. That's the conversation. But I believe nope. And meanwhile, you're talking with a constituent, they're like this. Nope. Nope. First Amendment. Nope. Second Amendment. Nope. It is not like that. Like they're like that all the time. So you're never gonna win an argument. The thing is about this. Look what I just said lastly before I go, because an hour and 24 minutes, I really extended myself. Before I go, just so you guys to know, it's not about winning an argument. It's about getting the job done. That is what it is now. Getting the job done. Really. And ultimately, when we get the job done, and when all of us, I'm not an American citizen, I'm a Mexican citizen, proud of it, but I love this country that is behind me. Always have. When American citizens get all together to get that job done, whether it's black, whether it's white, whether it's brown, whether it's whatever color, when they all get together to get the job done, they will be that country, man. That everybody knows that it can never be defeated. Remember the good old days? When the United States comes together, it's unbeatable. Nobody. Nobody, it's going to beat that country. Nobody. You know that gymnastics girl? She's an African American that she just denied something. Simone Biles or something like that. Simone Biles is her name, something like that. And she denied something because of the pressure of Black Lives Matter and all that kind of stuff. That back in the day will not ever be existing. I remember the Olympics, every athlete standing at the podium, number one podium all the time. You know, you get tired of it when you're when you're Mexican and you're coming home from work and you're like, like, oh my God. Again, the United States won, yes. And you're like, I'm going to take a shower. Oh my God, again, the United States. Oh my God, you're getting out of the shower. Oh my God. You're going to sit down and burn. Oh my God, you're getting up. Burn. Oh, you're going to burn. All the time. The United States has been number one, have demonstrated to the world that they are number one. Have you seen the American athletes today? How they are? Not criticizing the United States. What is going on with the NBA team, the basketball team? Believe that is possibly the worst in history of the United States going to the Olympics. Not calling it the first game, bro. It's the first game, bro. It's not even about the first game. It's what they stand for. And also, you got liberal coach Greg Popovich, that he's a great coach, but he's a liberal coach, man. What are you going to tell them, Popovich? Kneel down on the Olympics to the anthem? Really? You're going to do that? To show the entire world that you're against your own country? All the athletes, and it's sad that these Olympics, you can see the athletes, the athletes, you can see them at a 70, 75% of their capacities. A lot of them are the 60% of their capacities because of COVID. You can actually see their struggle to breathe, their struggle to compete, their struggle to keep up. You can actually see that. And go and watch the Olympics. A lot of people, I don't watch the Olympics. The Olympics is done for me. I have so many things to do right now. I'm worried about blue. Like, okay, don't watch it. Just go and watch a little bit, just for me to prove your point also. Athletes are not this. Athletes are. They have downgraded their capabilities of high level athletes because of COVID. COVID has completely damaged the world. Really, it has, and it has backstabbed, every single athlete that was on a high potential. If you were 5-6 steps, ahead of other athletes, you're 5-6 steps now behind, because it is happening right now. As soon as the United States again becomes that country that is the powerful country, whenever I used to go to the United States, you used to see, man, I used to go to SeaWorld sometimes, and at SeaWorld they used to play the national anthem because they used to have a celebration, and you used to have like kids standing and singing the national, oh, say can see by the dawn's early, and you got the parents and all that, and everybody standing like it's just a patriotic moment for us, and like the flag and like, oh yeah, and the dolphins and all that kind of stuff, and they're having fun and they're singing and looking at each other, and you don't see that anymore. They're trying to take that away from you, and they're taking it away from you. That it is taking it away with these Black Lives Matters, with all these kind of things. Give me that. It's mine. I'm going to destroy it because I'm against that. There's no patriotic. The system made the United States. The Constitution was made as racist against people. That's what they say. When you used to go to the Miramar Air Show and you see the airplanes, and you see the Blue Angels, and then lastly they form a United States flag, and you're like, and everybody, my God, that is great. And you're standing, you're still in the military, you see in the army, you see in the Coast Guard, seeing everybody standing and clapping and holding hands and enjoying. drinking a beer, eating a hot dog. Everybody like, hey, excuse me, go ahead, brother. Don't even matter. You don't see that anymore. That is taking it away from you. That's the problem. When the United States becomes again united, not by the color of the skin, but the content of the character, like Martin Luther King used to say. And when the United States becomes together again, like the greatest country that exists in the world, it will be unbeatable. And now we're in 30 minutes in. Thank you so much. Lastly, I will read the last Buy Me a Coffees that there are in here. Let me just go and refresh my page. I think I already extended too much. Holy cow, an hour and 30 minutes. It's been nice talking to you guys. Miss Nancy says, keep bringing us the truth. God bless you, Oscar, and keep you safe. Pray for peace and safety every single day. Truth matters. Love you, Oscar. Let's fight for freedom. Miss Nancy, thank you so much. Miss Gabby, also, thank you so much. And to all of you that you have been on this live stream, thank you, and thank you so much for our travel fund. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace out. Follow me Follow me at Facebook. Follow me at Instagram. I'm making my Instagram right now. That's Oscar Blue. Follow me at it. And I need to make an Instagram. Oh my God. What is it? Oscar Blue what? I'll publish it later on. Follow me at and Facebook. Follow me at YouTube as Oscar Blue. Follow the other page, Oscar L. Blue Media, OEB Media. Please subscribe to that channel so we can get it to 1,000 subscribers. Oscar Blue Media will be posting the whole week over there, and possibly I'll do a live for every single one of you. Oscar Blue Media. Also follow me at Getter. Follow me over there. Follow me at Twitter. Follow me at my YouTube channel as Oscar Blue. Follow me in my link tree. My link tree is right there, going to be over there. Also, you like to contribute for our independent reporting and chat, Buy Me Coffees on top of the link. Thank you so much. It has been a wonderful chat with you guys. I'm off. I'm going to drink a beer and eat some nachos. And tomorrow we will celebrate. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country first. God bless.
Y ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and here. What do you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso.
Al sonoro, lo que es del la Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.